Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do some more little acts of decluttering to help you become a minimalist. If you don't know me already, my name is Rachel. I do videos all about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. I've done some little acts of decluttering before that has focused on specific areas, and I'm going to share 15 more different areas that you can focus on again this time. So the reason I set up these little acts of decluttering is to help make it a manageable task, and I've been sharing them on TikTok and Instagram Reels every single weekday so that you can do a small little act every single day. So if you want to go and check those out, please do, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see those daily notifications. So let's have a look at the 15 little acts of decluttering that you could do over the next couple of weeks. Number 1 is socks. So you'll be surprised the amount of socks that you already have. I should imagine you have plenty that have lots of holes in already and that aren't fixable or that are worn through. Those can be decluttered straight away. There's only so many socks that you need. I mean, really, we only need 1 pair a day. That's 7 in a week and a couple of spare. So I tend to have a couple of sports socks, I have some longer socks, I have some socks for boots and some walking socks. And that's probably about the 4 different types of socks that I have, and I have just a couple in each area. So I tend to not buy lots of socks unless I need to throw some out. So you don't need to have a mass selection. It's about reducing the number and having the variety that you need and that you will use. Second up is underwear. Same again. How many pairs of underwear do we really need? Probably not that many. Let's go through and declutter and get rid of any that you don't feel comfortable in, that don't fit right, and get rid of them. Number 3 is pet toys. When you first get a pet, it's quite easy to get lots of pet toys, and you can get bogged down with the number that you have. It's worth keeping them on rotation or only buying one when another one feels like it's not being used anymore, because actually they don't play with them for that long. Once they're not playing with that toy, it's probably worth getting rid of it. Or if you've got any old ones that are really damaged, that are no longer usable, they can go. Number 4 is to go through your handbag or bag and make sure that you have decluttered it of any rubbish that you have in there and taken anything that you're not going to use on a daily basis. I think handbags quite easily become a jumping ground for all sorts of different things, and actually it's really good to get in the habit of once a week going through your handbag and getting rid of anything that you don't need, or any rubbish, or taking the receipts and putting them away, or filing anything that you need to file, so that you are keeping on top of it. Number 5 is curtains. Have you got any old curtains that you are unlikely to use that don't fit your windows that you have? Could you donate them to somebody else or recycle them? Number 6 is to go through your bookshelf and see if you have any books that you could declutter that you're not going to read, or that you could donate to a friend, and find a way of reducing the number that you have. Number 7 is to make sure that your coffee table or side table is clear of clutter every single day. Try and get into the habit of making that a everyday job that you just naturally do at the end of the night before you go to bed. It just means that when you get up in the morning, you're going to have a clear and tidy space that is easy to manage. Number 8 is to go through wine glasses and just make sure that you have the number that you will need. If you tend to have parties, how many you're likely to use for a party, and get rid of any that are damaged or broken or not needed. Number 9 is baking trays. So go through and check if there are any trays that are damaged or that you no longer reach for because you have newer versions, and just declutter them or recycle them. Number 10 is to reduce the number of kitchen appliances that you have. Do you have lots of gadgets around your kitchen surfaces? Could you find if there are any that you don't really use that you could donate to a friend or to sell? Number 11 is to get rid of any old saucepans that are no longer easy to clean or are not working very well. I've had it before where I've used the saucepan so much that actually it's worn through at the base and then it's started to drip through. So get in the habit of just making sure that your saucepan is up to scratch, and if not, then get rid of it. Similarly, it's quite easy to collect a number of saucepans, so if you have too many, see if you can reduce the amount so that you just have maybe 3 or 4 saucepans maximum. Number 12 is vases. Have you got vases that fit the flowers that you would normally buy? And if they don't fit and you're not going to use them, then donate them or recycle them. Number 13 is to fill a box. Find a reasonable size box and go around your house and see if you can find any items that you could donate or sell. Number 14 is to go through any old birthday and Christmas cards. Do you normally keep them, and could you actually go through them and get rid of any that are from people that you no longer speak to, or perhaps find a way of letting go of the ones that you have so that you can make space for other things. Because the reality is, unless there's a personal message in those cards, you're not likely to be reading them again, so actually do you need to keep them. And number 15 is board games. If you like to have lots of board games like I do, then it's worth going through on a regular basis and seeing which ones you are not playing with or not using or have outgrown, and see if you can sell or donate them to somebody else. So there are 15 items that you could go through and declutter over the next week or so, and see if you can reduce the amount of inventory that you have in your home. So hopefully these little acts of decluttering will make it easier to manage your decluttering process and help you think about different categories in different ways. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this, and don't forget to subscribe down below if you want to see more videos. I do videos all about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. And I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye.